And welcome back, Pokemon trainers and fans, to another episode of the Pokemon Fight Club. My name is Mr. Professor Pine. I am your host, and I apologize that this video is rather late. Dad duty came first, 9 to 5 job came second, and now we are here. So, our first battle of the last episode of this week is going to start off with Unown, pure Psychic type with its only attack of Hidden Power. And its opponent will be Farfetch'd, the normal flying type featuring Slash, Fly, Steel Wing, and Swords Dance. The Pokemon ready, let's head back to the battlefield. So like I said, I do apologize that this episode is rather late. Time got away from me, had to put on the dad hat for a little while. And then, of course, actually working my normal 9 to 5 job, had to take priority as well. So here we go with the first battle of this episode. 13 battles in this one to round out, and then we'll have we'll know the schedule for next week as soon as I submit everything on the website. All right, so Steel Wing from Farfetch'd deals about quarter damage, Hidden Power, not a whole lot to Farfetch'd on turn number 1. So we'll see what turn 2 brings us, and Farfetch'd looks like it's going to go up into the air. It's going to use Fly. So Hidden Power is going to miss here. Now the animation for Hidden Power does look kind of cool, and all you saw there was Farfetch'd's butt. Alright, so here comes the Fly attack from Farfetch'd. A Dive Bomb brings Unown down to 125. Here comes the Hidden Power. And that's a critical hit. That's going to bring Farfetch'd down to 76 health. So possibly a quick turnaround from Unown here thanks to the critical hit. Farfetch'd going for a slash here. And that'll do some pretty good damage. Unown hangs on with 33 health. Here comes the Hidden Power. That's going to hit, and Farfetch'd hangs on with 14 health, so a lot closer of a battle than I would have anticipated coming from Unown. This may be the last turn. Here comes a slash from Farfetch'd. That'll hit, and that will do it. Farfetch'd is your winner by a narrow margin. Unown able to put up quite a good fight against Farfetch'd, but just not enough in the end. So we will be right back with the next battle. Next up is going to feature Girafarig, the normal Psychic type, featuring Psybeam, Stomp, Crunch, and Agility. And its opponent will be Ponyta, pure Fire type, featuring Fire Blast, Headbutt, Iron Tail, and Sunny Day. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. So as you can tell, like I said, this video is a little bit late. I am debating, as of the recording, if I'm going to just go ahead and post it Friday night or hang on to it and schedule it for Saturday morning. So if you're viewing this on Saturday morning, I hope you're enjoying your cereal. In lieu of Saturday morning cartoons, you're watching Pokemon battles. So thank you if I'm a part of your Saturday morning cereal. Alright, so Ponyta is going to lead things off with Sunny Day. So that's going to power up its Fire Blast quite significantly. Girafarig is going to come back with Crunch. And some decent damage, about not quite quarter health. So we'll see how these two pan it out here. Both four-legged Pokemon, both horses of some kind. So here comes Ponyta's Fire Blast. And that's going to miss, so Girafarig with an open window there. Here comes a Psybeam. And a critical hit. Ponyta hanging on with 13 health. So not looking good. Ponyta is up against the ropes in this one. It needs a huge hit here to maintain a chance of victory. Here comes the Fire Blast. That's going to hit. And Girafarig hangs on. Here comes a Stomp to seal it. And it'll get it. So Girafarig scoots by Ponyta to take the win in that one. A critical hit from that Psybeam is ultimately what did it in. So Girafarig, your winner in the second matchup. We'll be right back. Next up, we've got Gengar, the Ghost Poison type, the fully evolved form of Ghastly, featuring Nightshade, Thief, Nightmare, and Hypnosis. And its opponent will be Rapidash, the evolved form of Ponyta, who we just saw in a close match. Pure Fire type with Fire Spin, Stomp, Attract, and Toxic. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. And this is the last episode with Earl's Pokemon Academy. So after this one, we'll be heading to the Challenge Cup Stadium. So I'm looking forward to that one. That one's always been an interesting field to me, that it's a 5x5 grid, so you can have 25 different battles going on at the same time. So something like this would benefit from a field like that, to have that many battles going on all at the same time. All right, so Gengar opting with Hypnosis on turn number 1. And that's going to hit, so Rapidash is going to fall asleep turn 1. And it's going to stay asleep, so turn number 2 is all up for Gengar. Unless, of course, Rapidash decides to wake up right here at turn 2. So Gengar is going to get a Nightmare off. That's going to seep health from Rapidash each turn as long as it's asleep. And it is going to stay asleep, so it's going to get some damage from the Nightmare. Pretty substantial for that kind of an attack. So Rapidash already in a little bit of trouble here if it stays asleep too much longer. Here comes a Nightshade from Gengar. That's going to hit, and that's going to bring it down to 114. Rapidash wakes up, so no more Nightmare. It's going to answer with a Fire Spin. But that's going to miss. So Rapidash definitely in trouble here. Gengar in full control of this battle. Gengar going for a Nightshade. That's going to hit, and Rapidash hangs on with 14 health. Rapidash going for a Stomp. That's not going to do anything. Doesn't affect Gengar. So Gengar, as long as it hits this next attack, will win the match. Let's see if it's able to get the hit. Here comes the Nightshade. And that'll do it. So Gengar shuts out Rapidash. So both the Flame Horses go down early in this episode. So Gengar is your winner by knockout / shutout. So we'll be right back. Next up, we've got the Water Starter from Kanto's Squirtle, featuring Surf, Bite, Blizzard, and Rain Dance. And its opponent will be Starmie, the evolved form of Staryu, Water Psychic type with Waterfall, Zap Cannon, Rapid Spin, and Harden. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. So an all-water matchup here. Starmie with the advantage, having Zap Cannon. So we'll see if Starmie is able to start climbing its way back up the leaderboard. I've made mention that Starmie is traditionally a very good Pokemon in these tournaments, but the moveset it has here in Stadium 2 as a rental is not that great. So here we go, turn number 1. The commands are issued, and Starmie's going to lead off with Zap Cannon. That's going to hit super effective and gets the paralysis on Squirtle, and it's fully paralyzed. So Starmie already in has control over this battle. Turn number 2, Starmie could finish Squirtle here. There's the hit from Zap Cannon, and that will do it. Turn 2, it's a shutout win for Starmie over Squirtle. No surprise there with the Zap Cannon. So Starmie, your winner. Squirtle, not so lucky. Alright, so we will be right back with the next battle. Next up on the docket is Caterpie, the pure bug-type Pokemon featuring Tackle and String Shot. And its opponent would be Skiploom, the grass flying type, featuring Solar Beam, Headbutt, Synthesis, and Sunny Day, the evolved form of Hoppip. Let's head back to the battlefield. So typically a bug Pokemon would have the advantage over a grass type. However, it's Caterpie. It has no bug type moves. Add to it, Skiploom is also a flying type, grass flying, so it is protected in that regard. So let's see if Caterpie is able to do a little something here. to maybe squeak out a win. We'll see. Let's be hopeful. So Skiploom's going to lead off with Sunny Day. So that's going to allow it to get Solar Beam off on the next turn. Caterpie's going to app for a String Shot, so that's going to reduce Skiploom's speed. It may have just lost priority. So the Sunlight beaming strong here at the Pokemon Academy. We'll see if Caterpie's String Shot plays any part in the outcome of this battle. So here comes a tackle from Caterpie. And a little bit of damage, not a whole lot. Here comes Skiploom with Solar Beam. Not very effective, but quite a bit of damage. A little bit more than what Caterpie probably would like. And go turn number 3, Caterpie with the tackle again. This time a critical hit, but it only brings it down to 223. Skiploom going back for another Solar Beam. Still not very effective, but that'll bring Caterpie down to 105. So Skiploom looking at a pretty easy victory here so far. Well in control of this one. Caterpie with the tackle. So it's going to break the 200 mark. Skiploom down to 198. Here comes the Solar Beam. Not very effective, and Caterpie hangs on with 12 hit points. So it is going to get at least a little something out of this in terms of points. Not going down without at least some kind of a fight. Alright, so Skiploom down to 176. Here comes the Solar Beam. And that will finish it. Caterpie goes down. Skiploom is your winner over Caterpie. No surprise there. Caterpie not the strongest of Pokemon. Maybe it'll have a chance against Magikarp, Metapod, or Kakuna. All very likely opponents in the coming weeks. So we'll be right back. Next up, we have Bellossom, the pure grass type, the evolved form of Oddish on the Johtonian side. Petal Dance, Cut, Poison Powder, and Attract. And its opponent will be Chansey, the pure normal type with Egg Bomb, Blizzard, Dream Eater, and Sing. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield for this one. So this will be interesting to see who comes out on top. Bellossom with the Poison Powder. That we've seen that be very effective. Chansey with Sing, Dream Eater, and Blizzard. So it'll be interesting to see just what happens here. All right, so the Pokemon are on the field. Commands are issued. Here comes turn number 1 of this battle. Here comes a Poison Powder from Bellossom. And that's going to miss. So a free shot here for Chansey. Chansey's going to go for Sing. And that's going to miss too. So both Pokemon missing on turn 1. Here comes turn number 2. Let's see if it's any different. So Chansey's going to go for a Sing here. And that's another miss. 0 for 3 total on the entire match. Another Poison Powder from Bellossom. And that one's going to hit. Chansey is now going to have to deal with Poison. So we'll see just what Bellossom's got up its sleeve here. So Chansey with the priority is going to go for Blizzard. Can't put you to sleep, I'll always freeze you. Super effective, but not much damage. Here comes a little bit of poison damage from Chansey. So Bellossom's going to opt for Petal Dance. That's going to do some damage, not a whole lot, but that's going to continue for a couple of turns here. Bellossom might want to be careful that it doesn't accidentally confuse itself and start attacking itself. Another Blizzard coming from Chansey here. Super effective once again. That's going to bring Bellossom down below half health. Another little bit of poison affecting Chansey. And turn 2 of the Petal Dance. It's going to hit. It's going to bring Chansey down to 353 health. So Bellossom's still going at it with the Petal Dance. And now it has priority. Here comes turn number 3 of the Petal Dance. That's going to hit. That's going to bring Chansey down to 276. Chansey now with a Blizzard, and this could end it. That's going to hit, and that Bellossom hangs on with 38 health. So 3 for 3 on the Blizzards for Chansey. Chansey down to 194 health. The Petal Dance is now over. Let's see if this continues for Chansey. Chansey's Blizzard, it's 3 for 3. Can it make it 4 for 4? And it will, and that will end the battle. Chansey is your winner, and thanks to the Ice-type attack. Surprisingly very accurate after both Pokemon missed on the first turn. Chansey then missed a second time on turn 2, but glad to see it turn around and get the win here. We'll be right back. Our middle match is going to feature Sentret, the pure normal type Pokemon with Headbutt, Shadow Ball, Rollout, and Defense Curl. And its opponent will be Hitmonlee, pure fighting type with High Jump Kick, Mega Kick, Reversal, and Meditate. The Pokemon ready, let's head back to the battlefield. Hitmonlee's one that has kind of drawn the rough end of the matchups here. 0 for 3. It's hoping for its first win against a normal type. So let's see if Hitmonlee's able to pull this one out and get the win. So the commands are being issued here. And Hitmonlee's going to get the priority. Here comes the High Jump Kick. Critical hit, super effective, and it's a one-hit KO for Hitmonlee, finally in the win column. So congratulations, Hitmonlee. Sentret, unfortunately, not even a shot at redemption here. Goes to 0-4. So Hitmonlee, your winner. We'll be right back after that quick battle. Next up, we have Poliwag, a pure water-type Pokemon featuring Hydro Pump, Body Slam, Hypnosis, and Rain Dance. And its opponent will be Paris, the Bug Grass-type Pokemon featuring Giga Drain, Slash, Spore, and Growth. Pokemon ready, let's head back to the battlefield. We're now on the back half of the lineup for this episode. Battle number 8 of 13. Poliwag on the field now. And I'm kind of appreciative. I wrapped up my Sinnoh research for my junior account. I'm trying to see how quickly I can get to level 40 now with another account. I'm kind of glad that they gave everyone kind of a break between the end of the Sinnoh research and the special research that's coming out. So I can take a break with my Rayquaza for a little bit. All right, Poliwag's going to lead off this turn with Hypnosis. And it's going to hit, so Paris is going to sleep through turn number 1. That's going to give Poliwag a free chance in the next turn. Poliwag realizing that's probably going to be in a little bit of trouble here with Paris' grass typing. Poliwag going for a Body Slam now. There's the hit. Not a whole lot of damage. And Paris is going to sleep through it. So Paris snoozing away, Poliwag getting some damage in, and this time it's going to do for a Rain Dance, so that's going to power up its water type attacks and cut the power of any grass type attacks. So Paris again asleep here. So we'll see how badly this impacts the battle, falling asleep this early. Alright, turn number 4. Poliwag going for a Hydro Bump this turn, looking for a little bit more power. That's going to hit and brings it down to 117. Paris is finally woken up, and here comes a Giga Drain. That's going to hit, and that's going to do some serious damage. Poliwag down to 99 health. Paris almost recuperates everything that it had lost. So already a shift change here in the battle. Poliwag going for another Body Slam. Looks like it's hoping for a flinch. Leaving Paris down to 138. Paris gets the Giga Drain off. This should end it if it hits. And it will. So Paris will be your winner over Poliwag after restoring its own health. Poliwag will get a percentage of the points. But Paris is your winner over Poliwag. Alright, so we've got 4 more to go. We'll be right back. I apologize, I ended that one saying there were 4 battles left. There are 5, including this one you're about to see, featuring Weedle, the bug poison type with Poison Sting and String Shot. And its opponent will be Psyduck, the pure water type, with Surf, Dig, Swagger, and Psych Up. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. No necessarily type advantage in this one. However, Psyduck has the better moveset. Weedle could get a poison off, on turn 1, but again, that's probably going to be not a whole lot of damage for Poison Sting versus the actual poison itself, and it is able to get that poison on Psyduck. So here we go, turn number 1. Weedle does have the priority. It's going to use Poison Sting. And just a little bit of damage, just enough to aggravate Psyduck a little bit. Psyduck's going to use Swagger. So Weedle's attack is going to go way up, but it's also going to be battling Confusion now. Turn 2, Weedle is fighting the Confusion, but it looks like it's going to attack itself. Does more damage to itself than it does Psyduck. Psyduck going for a Surf here. A critical hit, and it's a one-hit KO on Weedle. Psyduck is your winner handedly, with a little bit of assistance from Weedle attacking itself out of Confusion, but Psyduck is your winner nonetheless. So with that, we'll be right back. There are now 4 more battles. Next up, we have Flaffy, the evolved form of Mareep, a pure electric type featuring Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Cotton Spore, and Light Screen. Apparently, it likes to punch a lot. Its opponent will be Eevee, the pure normal type Pokemon with Takedown, Iron Tail, Shadow Ball, and Sand Attack. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. So I like Flaffy in this one. It has the better movesets. Not necessarily anything that's type advantage over Eevee, but yeah, we'll see where this goes. Flaffy is my pick in this one. So here we go. The Pokemon are staring each other down. Let's see how this one goes. So Eevee is going to get the priority, and it's going to use Sand Attack. So that's going to hit, and that's going to lower Flaffy's accuracy pretty badly. And Flaffy's going to answer back with a Thunder Punch, and that's going to miss. So already the Sand Attack is impacting the battle. Let's see how this goes. Eevee going to go with an Iron Tail this turn, and that's going to miss. So the last 2 attacks have missed. Flaffy coming back with another Thunder Punch, and that's going to do some pretty good damage, about a third damage to Eevee. So going into turn number 3, Eevee going in with a Takedown, and that's going to miss. You'd think Eevee used the Sand Attack on itself. Here comes a Fire Punch from Flaffy. That's going to bring Eevee down to 118 health. So not looking good here for Eevee. No damage yet on Flaffy. Here comes another Iron Tail from Eevee. Finally it hits, but not very effective. Flaffy answering back with Thunder Punch. And that's going to miss. So lots of warning shots. Oh, excuse me. Lots of shots being fired here, but nothing really hitting. Alright, Eevee going with a Shadow Ball this turn. And that's going to hit, brings Flaffy down to 204. Flaffy answering back with Thunder Punch. And Eevee hangs out 18 health. Oh man, there's a dry spot in the back of my throat. Take that to 97. And Eevee's going to take itself out with the recoil. I'm going to be right back after a glass of water. And you guys stay tuned. Oh, sorry guys. Ooh. Well, I apologize for that delay, ladies and gentlemen. I have this random dry spot in the back of my throat that keeps acting up for whatever reason. Alright, so this next battle is going to feature Metapod, the evolved form of Caterpie. Pure bug type, and its only attack is Harden. Its opponent will be Ekans, the pure poison type with Sludge Bomb, Earthquake, Strength, and Glare. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield for this one. A fresh glass of water. So hopefully that dry spot won't impact me anymore. So, anyways, like I was saying earlier, I'm really glad that they're giving everyone a break in between all the research, between the end of the Sinnoh research and the special research that's going to take place. However, I am very much looking forward to it. Just hopefully I don't have to walk so much with my legendary anymore. Alright, here comes a Sludge Bomb from Ekans. That's going to do almost down to half health on Metapod. And Metapod's going to answer back with Harden. It's just going to get hard. Take that as you will. Alright. Alright, next turn. Here comes Ekans with an Earthquake. Not very effective. Barely does any damage, surprisingly. I would have thought that would have taken it out. The physical defense goes way up for Metapod. Let's see how Ekans answers back here. It's going to go for a Sludge Bomb again. Very effective against the normal bug typing. That'll bring Metapod down to 98 health. And Metapod's just going to use Harden again. Harden. I really don't know how else to commentate that. It's going to use Harden every turn. Alright. So Ekans coming in with a Sludge Bomb here. And that's going to get a Poison on Metapod, but it only brings it down to 52 health. Here comes a Harden. Defense goes up a little bit more. And some damage from Poison brings it down to 16. So even just a light cast at this point will win it for Ekans. And here comes the Sludge Bomb. If this connects, this will do it. And no surprise there, Ekans with the shutout win over Metapod. Ekans is your winner. So we have 2 more battles coming up for this episode. Again, thank you everyone for your patience with the episode. I haven't decided again if I'm just going to release it as soon as I'm done editing or if it's going to be Saturday morning, but we'll be right back. Our second to last battle is going to feature Pidgey, the normal flying type with Fly, Return, Steel Wing, and Sand Attack. And its opponent will be Magikarp, the pure water type, featuring Tackle, Flail, and Splash. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield, and I like to look at this one as a bird attacking a fish. I used to work at a camp, and it would not be an uncommon sight to see an eagle swoop down into our lake and catch a fish. So I can only imagine that's what's going to happen here. So here we go. Turn number 1. And Magikarp's going to get the priority, and it's going to use Tackle. Not much damage there, but at least it's something to take points away from Pidgey. Pidgey's going to fly up into the sky, and we'll see just how Magikarp is able to handle this one. So Magikarp is going to tackle here. That's going to miss. And Pidgey is going to use Fly. And that's going to do about quarter damage. So this one might be a little bit longer than what we all would probably like. You can definitely tell that, yes, we do get a little bit of fatigue here with some of these battles. But in the spirit of the sport, we will press on through them. Magikarp with another pathetic tackle. Pidgey going in with a Steel Wing, not very effective against Magikarp. So we'll see if anything different happens. Alright, Magikarp going in for another tackle. So that'll hit. That'll bring Pidgey down to 212. And Pidgey's going to go up into the air. It's another Fly attack. Right, Magikarp, realizing that the turn is wasted, it's going to go ahead and use Splash. Nothing happens. Pidgey going in for the Fly. That'll bring Magikarp down to 73 health. Magikarp going to go for a flail here. So that'll do some damage. Pidgey down to 166, not quite halfway. And Pidgey's going to go up into the air for one more turn. And if this fly hits, it may very well end the battle. Magikarp with the splash. And here comes the fly from Pidgey. And that will do it. Pidgey is your winner over Magikarp. Not necessarily a surprise there, but not a very spectacular battle of any kind. But Pidgey gets the win. Oh, man. And of course, this is what happened on YouTube. I'm alive. Next battle. And our final matchup of this episode is going to feature Cyndaquil, the fire starter for Johto, featuring Flamethrower, Headbutt, Dig, and Sunny Day. And its opponent will be Tyrogue, the pure fighting type, featuring Rock Smash, Strength, Double Team, and Attract. The Pokemon ready, let's head back to the battlefield one last time for this week. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, so much for your patience, and for getting through this, whatever's going on in my throat right now. But I do appreciate all of the support. Here we go. Cyndaquil is on the field, followed immediately by Tyrogue. Let's see how these two will clash. So Cyndaquil is going to get a Sunny Day off, so that's going to power up its Flamethrower. And Tyrogue's going to go for a Rock Smash on turn number 1. And not much damage there, so Tyrogue might want to rethink its strategy going forward. So again, I do apologize for whatever is happening in my throat. It just randomly comes up, so I'm just going to have to be careful with it. Here comes the Flamethrower, and it's going to get a burn, so Tyrogue's down to 62 health and burned. Tyrogue going for a Strength here. That'll do a little bit more damage, not a whole lot though. And the burn brings Tyrogue down to 29 health. So this may already be the end of the battle. Here comes the Flamethrower. If this hits, this will do it. And that's it. Cyndaquil is your winner over Tyrogue. And that is the end of week 4 of the Pokemon Fight Club. So make sure to tune in on Monday morning. We will have the episodes up and ready to go for week number 5. And we'll be at the Challenge Cup Stadium. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Professor Pine. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click like on this video. Comment down below who are you cheering for, or what match from this week did you enjoy the most. And make sure to hit that subscribe button. Like I said, it comes randomly. Oh man. So hit that subscribe button. Maybe that'll help my throat feel better. And we'll see you in the next episode. So until then, this is Professor Pine. Just reminding you to keep on breathing. We'll see you in the next one.